Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Monster Gods, and I'm bringing you another wonderful episode of Starbound. And actually, I have some exciting news. One, we can't actually complete this with what we found. I found out that this little bar kind of builds up while you find items, right? However, there's a good chance that whatever place you find doesn't actually contain enough items for you to actually complete this mission. So we're not going to worry about that anymore. There's actually a good chance that not everything I picked up actually even contains all the items I needed. So long story short, we didn't miss anything. So that's good. We wasted some time last episode, but it is what it is. We'll just move on and cut our losses and just pretend like it never happened. But what I also found out is that I can now get Floran guards, Floran merchant, and Floran people. Hold on. Primarily because we have enough Floran stuff that we can actually get everything without struggling now. We have everything we were looking for. And I'm trying to debate. And I was thinking that I'm going to head back to the warp thingamathing. Wait, actually, I'm dumb. I can just do it through my teleporter now. Don't actually have to fly there. The teleshop, because I'm going to see if I can buy some teleporters. The reason for that, though, is I actually want to purchase teleporters, and I'm thinking that I might not actually well, it looks like I can only buy one. I don't have quite enough for two. I have the teleporter core, which is nice, but I don't think that I'm gonna keep our castle. I know it's kind of a cool place, and I was really excited when we first got it, but I actually don't like the planet that it's on. It's just flat. Quite simply, I don't like it. I don't like the starter planets, and I would rather have a better location. And what I'm actually thinking is that I might actually choose to keep the Floran crypt, the tomb, because I love the entire design of it. I like the whole underground and like viney look. It's one of my favorite looks, so I might do that. I'm gonna decide what teleporter to buy here. I think I might go with the stone, because the stone kind of looks, I don't know. Although, I could go with like the tomb one, because that is like the bird people and they have like the cool Egypt stuff. Which, if you ever watch like Stargate SG-1, that's kind of what all that stuff is, and I kind of like that idea. But I'm kind of sad that they don't have like one for like the Floran people. I guess that's probably what the stone one technically is, or like the wooden. Yeah, it's probably what the wooden one is actually. But whatever. I also like the futuristic looking one. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the stone one. I like building stuff out of stone, so there, we'll go with that. Got our first teleporter. Whoops. So we need to purchase some more colony deeds. Yeah, these things. What? Can I only buy two? Oh, yep, because I duh. Actually, I'm gonna rebuy that. See if I can like add that to my codex thing right now before I forget. Yeah, like it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna sort everything and see if I'm just missing it, but I'm pretty sure it just goes away. Yeah, it's nowhere in my inventory. So I'm pretty sure it's just a waste of money. Yep. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Okay. Get off my screen. Codex already knows. Okay. Guide to colony construction. Yeah, so they did give us some ideas, which would have been nice to know ahead of time. Coral mirror. That's new. A wall mirror set on a coral frame. Okay, so there's some sea stuff, which means we can get those hoidal people or whatever they're called, the fish people. But not actually a huge fan of them, so I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. So we'll just keep going until we find something else. Let's see if this lady has anything else. I can sell stuff. I honestly, this sounds stupid, but I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever been able to sell anything. Can I sell spelled food? There, you have all my spelled food, lady. That is good to know. Can I sell Molotofs? Yes. Sell all this stuff that I don't use. Even if it has uses, I won't use it, so... Like throwing boulder? Oh, it's not worth anything. I can sell that. Could sell for 5 daggers. Nope. Not daggers. Gauntlet. I won't use that, so we'll sell it. This is cool. I'm glad this is now a thing. Oh, actually I can sell produce, which is, that's, how much are carrots worth? Because, so 15, so I could actually make money off my farms. That's good to know. So the colony things could actually become useful. Okay, I'm wasting time here. Sorry guys, that's a new thing and I'm kind of excited about that actually. So let's head back to, you know, I wonder if this place actually has anything like bear-wise. Or not bear-wise, like purchasing-wise. Nope, I must have to do the teddy bear thing first. Which actually I have wool now, so I might be able to actually do that. Let's head back to my ship. Yeah, so I think I'm going to actually go and throw down the teleporter at the Floran place here. Yeah, let me actually just kind of take a peek at this planet and see if I actually really do like it, because I do. But now that I think about it, no. I forgot, I actually only really liked the Floran place and the bird place. The rest of the planet I didn't really like, so I'm actually not going to do that. What I am going to do, however, is check to see if either of these moons have atmospheres. No, they do not. So that's unfortunate. Yep, so we'll just go back to my plan. You know what? There was something I was going to check. Man, I am sorry guys, I am just kind of wasting time. I'm actually trying to remember what I was doing ahead of time, because it's been a little while since I played. And I wanted to purchase ship upgrades. And that is what I was looking to do. And auto chip, no, I want to. Sorry, pal, Captain seems to be talking instead of working. Okay. A few inches, so it doesn't look like I can upgrade my ship, which is super unfortunate. What's this guy want? What's this? Oh, so I can get vehicles. I don't know how vehicles would be helpful in this game. Like, everything's all mountains that I've run into so far, so it hasn't really been useful. Okay, so maybe we will put a teleporter on my other planet for now, seeing as we already do have colonists there and whatnot. And yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where like I'm kind of like setting myself up to keep working at a place that I don't want to actually be at. But I guess this could always be our first colony, and it's not like we actually have to stay here forever. But what I could do, now that I think about it, is I can make this my farming colony, so I could actually set up a big farm and I set up a big farm, then I could have produce coming in. And with produce coming in, I will essentially have a lot of income. Because right now I only have the income from the rent. Which this isn't a game where you actually need a ton of income, so it's not like that big of a deal. See, one of the things I like about this planet, this is why I was thinking I might actually just stay here, is that the monsters are fairly weak, which means I don't have to worry about dying as often. I can just kind of run through. Like, even if I get hit by them, they don't do enough damage that it actually really slows me down. And I can kill them in basically one hit. Let's see here. The biggest thing I'm actually worried about with this planet is that I'm not going to find resources down below. Which actually is perfectly fine if I have just a colony here, because then I don't actually have to worry about like mining the planet out. Because my planet doesn't necessarily have to be all, you know, mining and whatnot. I can actually just do, ooh, seeds. Yeah. Getting ready for a farm. So this planet already has stuff like this, like the keep and that I've always wanted to do stuff with, which now I can, like, legitimately without actually, like, you know. What? I didn't get... That was weird. I just got plant fiber from that one stuff. But I could set up like an entire like planet-wide colony with this, because there's already stuff in between that already makes it seem very colonized. And I just have to put in like a little bit of extra work to finish it up. And I could flatten this stuff out. Yeah, actually, this would be a fairly easy planet to actually make a good colony world. It would be fairly safe. The monsters would be easy to take care of for the guards. And my colonists would be fairly... Yeah, that's a good idea. So, sorry, rambling on. But I'm just trying to like convince myself that this is a good idea. I know it's a good idea compared to trying to build on a higher like, difficulty planet. Because like with the planet where I found the Floran stuff, that's actually going to be challenging simply because of the difficulty of the monsters that spawn. They're going to actually probably end up killing a lot of the guards and the colonists, which, you know, not ideal. Yeah, and I guess this already has like a little community, so it's not a bad idea. It gave me some salve, which is nice. I like getting those. I like the whole free... What's this guy doing? Huh? Throwing darts. It's not really worth it. Potato seeds. Okay, interesting. Pixels. Here we go. So I heard some Floran cannibals earlier in this week. Took a short trip to expand emotional... earlier this week when Floran cannibals ambushed me and took my backpack. I'm feeling pretty embarrassed and need vengeance. They happened near the small stony pond east of us. Can you make them pay? Yeah, sure. And actually, that reminds me, do I still have that mission for the... Yes, I do. Okay, I feel terrible now. I actually have the other one where the other person's been kidnapped too. So... I'm stuck in this guy's house. Got an idea. First and foremost, we are going to do this. We are going to even this out. And I'm hoping, for whatever reason, that my people don't be dumb about this. I hope they don't, like, run down here and be idiots. Which, you know, not counting on it. You know what, actually, let's put a stop to that right now. Not even gonna give them a chance. Like this. There we go. Keep my people from like getting themselves killed, at least by a little bit. I don't need to actually make that bigger. I don't want to be such a pain in the ass there. That'll work. I was gonna get rid of that altogether, but I think that actually works. Okay, yes, Floran people. So, what I found out is that the Florans are actually really easy to build for. And I think I might actually... Oh, that chick actually has us doing a mission right now. So maybe I will do... Maybe I'll do a building right here, actually. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So I'm gonna get some cobblestone. Some food first. Apparently I'm dying. My person likes to eat all the food in the world. Nom nom nom. Actually, I meant to do that when I came down here and I just kind of walked past the thing so I wasn't paying attention. Come on. Grab that. There we go. It's kind of ridiculous how much food you actually need to eat. I might gotta say like 10 servings of like rice. I know like rice isn't like fat filling, but come on. Yeah, we'll do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try and put a foreign merchant down below here. That's my goal. And I think I know how to do it. So I'm not... I knew I had timber, dang it. Wasted all that timber before. I want to do, where is it? I want to put the plant matter block down there. That's what I wanted my Floran people to be living in. Oh, I want that though, because that counts as Floran stuff. With the plant matter, because I think I can make plant matter blocks out of that. Need cotton fiber to try and make the teddy bear. I think that's it for now. That's all I have on me anyway. Anyways, actually, how are these trees growing? Whoa! Oh, they definitely grew. Crazy ass looking trees. So let's see here. Oh, I need to go back to the crafting station. Make some blocks. Plant matter homers. Perfect. So let's do this. Yes, you make so many. That is awesome. I'm pumped about that. Like plant matter is like probably like my favorite design for like the way it looks. And before I can never get like a good like amount of it, so. Alright, so we are going to do one of these things. And go about it like this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to make this quite a bit bigger than it needs to be, because I'm actually going to do multiple people down here. So that's why it's going to be so big. So I think I will keep this planet as my main colony, primarily because of what I have planned here. I think it's going to work really well, and I think that once I have everything in place, it will look awesome. So I'll have like the stony upper building, like the stuff up above. So it looks like my own little kingdom. And then down here, we'll have the Florans underground. And then I'm obviously going to expand up above and put more Florans. But for right now, I actually want to try and get a Floran merchant down below. That's the goal for that. Actually need to... There we go. Plant matter. There we go. We're going to go one level like that, all the way across. Yeah. Now we're talking. Like that. So I have a cool idea for the design. It's going to be fairly large, so it's not going to be just like, you know, a building. Kind of want this entire place to be like my own little complex, which obviously, you know, it kind of already is, but I have grand ideas, sort of. Let's see how this place looks. Get out of here! I knew it. And this is kind of what I was hoping for. I had never been back here. I was hoping it was going to have some kind of like little backwards cave that I can just be like, boop, just kind of fill it in with, so it looks kind of natural. And then we'll do one level all the way across. Dang it, one level, not two. We need to destroy the background. See, that's the thing that's going to actually take forever. Just doing the... Oh, I'm out of torches now. Yeah, whatever. So I hope you guys are liking this series, by the way. The videos, I'm putting them out in pretty quick succession. I mean, they're like basically one every day and a half or so. No, not a day and a half. One every like 3/4 of a day. So basically like putting out 3 videos every 2 days is how it has been. And I'm doing that on purpose. Part of it is that I've been playing this game a decent amount. And I'm also trying to get quite a few videos out before classes start. Because I don't want to have this game interfering with school, and at the same time I want to keep this like videos like this series going. So with the idea that I can get videos out pretty quickly and then kind of ahead, I'm hoping that it allows me to give myself like a little bit of leeway room. So like if I end up having to not make videos for a week because of classes or something, I'll have plenty of videos like prepared that I can just come back to. Primitive door is what I'm looking for. The primitive door is the Floran stuff. Right there. Bam. Perfect. And I got a couple of them. Means I can do 2 different things, 2 different buildings. I think this needs to be 1 thing taller. Oh, I was right. Alright, so we got light, door, it's all they technically need, but for floor and guard we need chests, so crates. What else do they have? Need wooden table. Small wooden crate, perfect. That's what I was looking for. And we will do let's see here. I'm trying to remember what they need. They need Floran, so I need Floran stuff. That's what I need. Now I think about it, I don't actually have a lot of fun. I don't have a chair. So hopefully that counts. And so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you need like 8. Well, I'm gonna try that and see how that goes. Yes! Is that a glitch one? That's like... What the shit is this? A beach ball? Medieval counter? Dude. Raw why? No. Get out of here. So that didn't count towards Floran stuff, so I'm actually going to try something else. I don't think that counted, so I'm going to just put some of these things up, see if that does it. I had the merchant at least, so that's a start. There we go. Yes! Floran merchant. Exactly. Yes. What is this? Bowling pin? Mercenaries, Greaves. Okay, so 10, 5, 2, 2. 10, 5, 2, 2. Same thing, just different color basically. But this is what I was looking for. Some actual Floran stuff, such as primitive desk lamp. Please don't run away from me. Come back. Come on. Yes. Back to this. I want to buy one of those. One of those. That should be good. I think. Yeah. Now that I have shopkeep, we're going to do guard, because there are bad things that will spawn underground. I suppose I can't really get here too easily, but you never know. I also just like the idea of having Floran guard. And I'm actually going to make this room quite a bit larger because of I'm going to put several weapon things down here. Mostly because it's going to look cool. So I'm going to do that. That ended quickly. So that's why I was glad I could make a crap ton of plant fiber blocks, because of how big of an area I planned on working with. I knew it was going to be very large, so... Ooh, ruins platform, that's cool. Where's the plant fiber? Plant matter, there it is. So we're going to do a few of those. Yes, so much. I love how they did this. Okay, that's gonna be enough actually. 585. That's more than enough for what I'm doing. Actually, now that I think about it, what I might do is do some of this stuff. 'Cause this gives it kind of natural lighting down here. Maybe I'll do that actually right here. Out here. There we go. I'll build like kind of natural light wall kind of things. That way, when I put doors down, boop. I actually need windows. I actually no, actually I don't need windows. I just need lighting. Duh. I actually have that. So, where are the weapons? There are no weapons racks. Got crappy weapons racks. Do like a couple different pikes because it looks awesome. Actually, I think that's the one I have left. Oh, yep, that's the one I have this one there. Yeah, there. Come on, come on. Why isn't that working? Skull and a pike. Huh. Oh, so I'm way too far away. Makes sense. I need another door, and I don't know if I can I hope I can make primitive doors. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I actually can or not. Nope. So we're gonna have to go with a basic door. Which is fine. I don't think it'll mess anything up too much, so it's not gonna look too goofy. It's still wooden. I'll also have to remember at some point in time I need to upgrade that to the other one. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it an episode here. It's about that time. We made some good progress. We actually kind of figured this out. We have a merchant now and a guard for the merchant, basically. We have several guards kind of just walking around here, and we have 2 missions from our colonists, which I think is what we're going to do next episode. Oh, what did he just drop? Focus buckler? What is that? Focus buckler. Focus buckler. I don't know where you gave it. I don't know where the item is, dude. I think it would like... Oh, right there. Shield health, so it's probably better than my other buckler. 20... Yeah. I don't know. It's got kind of slow time. Anyways, we're gonna leave it off here. Our colony is coming along nicely. That dude is sleeping in my bed. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I guess this is kind of like one of those things where it's like, hey, you know what? My bed is your bed. We're all in this together, so you might as well at least be comfortable when you sleep. So, thank you for joining us. I will see you next time.